I'm Mike Zima, and today I'm going to talk about how to recover from the latest Google update. If you have a really fast site and you're struggling with rankings, this video is for you. So Google has been rolling out a number of updates to make their algorithm better at ranking authority, trust, making sure the quality of links coming to your site influences your authority, and also speed as a technical SEO component. But what Google is saying now is you can't fix your way back, number one. What that entails is a lot of people think you can just buy SEO and get to the number one position and stay there, where it's not true. You also have to work from the perspective that Google is going to look at your content for authority and it's going to look at it for quality. So you have to play on that game. But you've done all of the recommendations your SEOs have given you. You've been working on a super fast site and you're still not ranking better because there's websites that are higher in your industry. So a webmaster asked John Mueller, who is a part of the Google web team, is what about speed for mobile versions? Why are there still a lot of the top sites still so slow? John went on to say, the good part is we have a lot of ranking signals. So you don't have to do everything perfect, which is a great tip. But that also means that you run across situations like this where you say, Google says speed is important, but the top sites here are not so fast. Therefore, it must not be important. Interesting, right? So for us, it is definitely important, but that does not mean the kind of overrides everything else. So speed does not override everything else. And this is why it's important to leverage your speed, because according to the HTTPS archives, mobile page speed is actually getting worse. It's increased 24.1%. So there's actually a slow speed surge on mobile. And if you have a fast site, you're already in the minority of sites that can really take full advantage of this. So why are slower sites still on top? Well, Google factors in a lot of different important variables, such as their content. Are you winning on your content? Is your content outranking their content for certain keywords? Do you have a lot of authority and a lot of press around your content? Does that really elevate your corporate profile? Because Google is going to measure how big your brand is versus that other brand. So it's important to win on that. But in the short term, if you do have a fast site, the good news is most ad platforms are supposed to pay more attention to mobile page speed. And if you're winning on that, you can actually leverage yourself higher in Google ads or Facebook ads because your performance is going to be top notch. So you can actually siphon away the ads traffic from your competitors because they'll have a far inferior experience or slower site. That way it can pump up your short-term gains inside of your Google ads, and you can focus on your shortfalls on your content, your press, your authority, and how you're going to build your corporate brand by working on your SEO long-term. So if you switch your thinking about what you can do to improve results, is focusing on your Google Ads game if you have a strong site that is super fast. But if you're lacking on the content, you can start investing into your SEO and use that content to percolate back into your ads campaign to build new pillar pages and new landing pages, and the two start to intersect. So you definitely can win if you have a fast site. If you have competitors that have a far inferior site than yours, you just have to keep going at it because you're not going to displace a whale with a splash in a pond. So let me know if you have any questions about your page speed, and I look forward to talking to you soon.